Hi, my name is Christina, and I am a student in Canada trying to learn about psychology. And one of my big passions, honestly, is learning more about dissociative disorders. My interest is mostly in dissociative identity disorder, DID. I follow and like a bunch of YouTubers that have this condition, multiplicity in me, the entropy system, the pinata system, dissociated. Um, I follow them on various media, so I kind of keep up with them, and I feel like it's like real life learning about a disorder that I really like. Recently, I went to a lecture about memory, and we're learning how it all works and what parts of the brain are responsible for that. And my teacher basically told us that repressed memories obviously can be falsified, but they can also be like manufactured. You can go to a therapist and then they'll be like, "Oh, did this happen to you when you were a child?" And then you create a false memory, and then, "Oh yeah, it did." And then you can go on about that, and then it detail you, and then later on they're like, "Oh, you have a dissociative disorder, you have a DID, you're creating multiple personalities to get attention, I guess." Or maybe it's more just to see, "Oh, look, I had a hard life, and on top of that, of my hard life, I got this other disorder. Ta da!" Like, it's sort of like my issue with, no, what's the word for it? Basically, non trauma induced systems. It's something that, like, there was a controversy about it in the DID community a while back, and like it really separated the two. And I'm like, I'm gonna go with facts and people who look more or less credible, living with this every day, and I can see there's a lot more interactions. I tried to join like a forum or two, but they were kind of being led in a direction I did not like. So I quickly left those forums and went back to just uh, using like real life evidence of like, this is what they're showing on YouTube. Obviously, that if it can be falsified, but at the same time, when you're doing a live stream with, like the other day, Dan, not the entropy system, dissociated, accidentals in a trench coat, and multiplicity and me and a bunch of other systems gathered up in a cafe and had the the cutest like brunch breakfast thing. They all met and they talked and they did a live stream after. I got like both sides. It was so wholesome. It was so wholesome. And I'm like, why would you fake that? I don't see like when systems do like, "We did a switch in our video." Of course, it's like a little bit of clickbait, but at the same time, it just shows you that there's a lot more truth to it. Or in Multiplicity and Me's, like their Christmas unboxing is just talking along, and then there's like, "Oh, this is for Ollie," and then like you don't see it because they were supposed, the way that their system is organized, these they're able to switch without any noticeable tick, I'm gonna call it. Like, there's no like shift of the head or like fluttering of the eyelids or anything. It was just like, "Oh, oh, there we go, Ollie." And then like Gaz is just chilling with Ollie, and Ollie's just like, "Ooh, this is my gift." It makes me think like all of these people, of course, like, it's the same thing for any malady. Everybody experiences differently depending on how your body is and how your body reacts. So the same way, every system is different. That's something I believe the entropy system says a lot. Every system is different. Will have they'll have their own experience. Essentially, about 5 minutes of rambling. What I'm asking for these systems to maybe talk to me, not to prove their credibility, but it's just I have what I know, and I've been following these systems for years now, basically, since even before I started school. And this is the exact reason why I wanted to go into psychology, so I can help people in Canada, in Montreal, my hometown, but now I'm here in Ottawa. I want to help these people that possibly have DID, help them get diagnosed, the counseling that they'll need, and also maybe people with other dissociative disorders, or OSDD, who that is very underrepresented. Underrepresented. The only OSDD system that I follow, they don't post as much on YouTube anymore, but they used to, and I see them more on Tumblr, is Solar Co. or the Solar System. I'm not sure. They had both names at some point, but anyway, I only saw them, and like they're explaining like the differences between DID and OSDD type 1B, I think it was. Please correct me if I'm wrong. But basically, I wanted to make this really out of the blue video with me not completely fixed up, but just wanted to make this video and reach out to you guys and be like, what can I do? I kind of want to tell this teacher off, basically. I really wanted to. It's just I don't have the facts, and I don't have this disorder myself. I'm one more prone to depression and anxiety, but not diagnosed. But it's pretty clear it's pretty clear. And just moving to from Quebec to Ontario, I need to go, and medical stuff aside, it's about the DID community that I want to bring forth, not just in my life, but in everybody's life. So anybody around me or any that has this disorder can maybe find all these other systems and be like, hey, they live functionally, and for now you can live functionally and have a family, have a full-time job, and like get married, be in a successful relationship. I want to show them you guys. So I'm probably gonna tag this under, I would love to have like dissociatives, the pinata system, entropy system. I would like to have some of your inputs and find out like what do I do with this conflicting information in my head that my teacher has put. Like I do in my heart and in my mind, you guys are not faking this. How can you? Like, how can you fake something like this and be like, and do this for attention? It doesn't make sense to me. So I totally believe you guys, but I tried my best in class to do some sort of, to be like, this is actually what it's called, not multiple personality disorder. Teacher who's been in psychology for way too many years now, please retire. But yeah, anyways, thank you very much for listening, and I hope I get to hear from you guys. You can contact me by email, or you're probably going to recognize, or maybe you might recognize my username. I try to interact with you guys, or if you post things on mostly Instagram, I'm going to be like, oh, this is so cute, or I hope you guys feel better, because nobody deserves to feel like crap, especially not you guys, since you've been through so much already. So on that wonderful note, bye.